Back to the channel, y'all. In this video, I'm gonna see how good the LA's totally awesome. Bang, 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 bang cleaner here. Let's see how good it cleans alloy rims right quick, like here. Know what I'm saying? And I like the alloys on this truck. I know a lot of people liking the black rims now. A lot of people running the color rim, orange rims, and purple rims, and yellow rims, and shit. Rim look like a freaking Skittle. Now, you know, the black rims, they're running the black rims, the gray rims, and all color rims now. M&M rims, brown rims, or whatever. But to me, the alloy, you know, some of them rims take away from some of these cars. Guys think they look good. Actually, they look cheap. Make the car look cheap and homemade looking. Red rims and yellow rims and purple rims and all that kind of stuff. Make the car look kind of gypsified. Looked like it had over to kind of cheap looking. You know, car look more expensive with alloy rims on it, like factory wheels, like what's on this now. Give it more expensive look to it. Factory, because that's the way it's supposed to look, you know. But the thing is, we're gonna see how good this stuff clean up on the alloy wheels. That's why I ain't put these black yet or nothing, because let me tell y'all something. That got black, I painted them black. That one over there, the Honda, has the black wheel on it, as you can see. Alright, the thing about the black wheel is they look kind of bad when the paint started to pop off of them. Powder coated and stuff. You know, guys have a lot of problems with the paint popping off of them and stuff. And let's hit it with this. When the paint pop off, it start looking bad to me. So that's the reason I ain't done these, because I don't want no rock nicks and paint chips and stuff on the rim. But when they're alloy like this, you ain't got to worry about no paint coming off the alloy wheel, you know. Because that's why I keep these factory. I ain't got time for no black paint popping off, red paint popping off, blue paint popping off. Let you have it wrapped or something. Still get some nicks, though, even in a wrap. Let's see how good this stuff clean the rim. Yeah, I just rather leave them factory. Some cars, everything don't need paint on, man. Actually, take away from the car. It makes some cars look cheap. See? And it kind of had over homemade looking. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like some backyards shit they patched up. That's where it look now. With some of these rims take away from a car, make it look cheap looking. Red rim, orange rim, blue rims, and all this kind of stuff. Kind of take away from it to me. Make it look kind of like homemade looking, gypsified. Damn rim looking like a Skittle or something. But as you can see, it cleans very good here, this stuff. And you ain't got to worry about paint popping off too much. You know, if it did what a pop is unnoticed because it's already gray. Alloy aluminum rims is aluminum all the way through. See, I don't think they painted. They're aluminum, see. So it ain't no paint really here to pop off too much. You might scar them up, but ain't too much paint coming off these. So really, that's one reason I kept these factory looking. I ain't got time for no paint to be popping all off and stuff. See how good they look when they clean? Cause think about it. If I were to paint these rims black or whatever, dip them black, plastic dip them or whatever, I have a lot of problem with the plastic dip peeling off. If you paint them, you have chips and nicks, and the black paint still gonna pop off. But if you leave them alloy like that, you ain't gotta worry about it. If you leave like they're supposed to be, you ain't gotta worry about it. See? I'm just being real, guys. Y'all paint the rim, wrap the rim, powder coat the wheel, and all that stuff. Then the paint start popping off of them. It start looking bad. But if you leave them factory like they're supposed to be, you ain't got to worry about that problem. So that's how come I ain't mess with these. I ain't got time for the paint to be popping all off the wheel and stuff looking bad, you know. They look bad when you really need for them to look good at that. You know, the paint will pop off and look bad the worst time. So I'm like, yeah, you know, I ain't studying it, boy. I just don't like no painted wheels no more. Y'all just don't know how much paint be popping off some of them wheels and stuff. They look good to them, I guess, for the car shows. And to me, it look kind of homemade looking, you know. I really had the factory stuff on mine, really, now. Because the paint and stuff pop off so bad, man. Look at it, how good that wheel look clean. Paint them black. Sooner or later, daggone black paint start popping right off the wheel. Then next thing you know, it'll look terrible. You wish you had left them aluminum factory look just like that in the long run. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. You wish you had left them just like that. Oh, you wish you had left them just like that, boy. When that paint start popping, all little chips and nicks and hits, then little big chips start coming off of them. You wish you had left them like factory. That's my take, man. This stuff clean the alloy wheel good, though. Y'all see that? Anyway, stay up on it, man. Stop painting them rims. Paint pop off too bad. All right, we out of here, man. Peace.